It goes without saying that planet Earth has been a pretty crazy place to be recently. 2020 has been one of the most chaotic years of all time, with no sign of it slowing down. I mean, it's crazy to think that it was this year where Australia was on fire and we were on the brink of World War III. And we're only just about halfway through. Just. Now, despite lockdown gradually easing, the threat of coronavirus and the fallout from the George Floyd murders is still present, and many people are wondering, what's in store for us next? Well, despite the stories on the surface, over the past few weeks and months, a lot of strange and odd things have been bubbling below, with the odd one or two rising to the surface. For one thing, there's certainly been a rise in UFO sightings all over the world, and not just conventional UFOs either, but strange shapes and weird light anomalies happening left, right and centre. There's also been a recent spike in unsettling noises coming from the sky, and whilst I plan on discussing these in greater detail soon, there's every reason to suggest that there could be a connection with the UFO sightings. Now, I know a lot of these could easily be fakes, but even still, why is it that so many people are faking UFOs all of a sudden? There's also been some strange stories coming out of the scientific community in the past few weeks. Does anyone remember the media just casually announcing that scientists have discovered an alternate universe, or mirror universe? Or how about the subtle announcement by the government that there could be over 36 different alien civilizations in our solar system? Like, what is going on here? One minute the government's releasing proof of UFOs, the next day there's suddenly 36 different versions of aliens. Okay then, are these just desperate attempts to distract us from the real news in the world, or are they genuine and just fitting additions to one of the weirdest years of human history? There's also been a lot of space activity. Donald Trump announced the inception of Space Force. Now, what that entails remains to be seen. And as we all know, SpaceX have been putting a lot of stuff in space recently, including 2 astronauts. I don't know about you guys, but there just seems to be a sudden urgency to get back into space again. Could that be because there's also been a lot of doomsday talk? Aside from the fact that we've been on the verge of civil unrest and talks to overthrow the governments of the world nearly came to fruition, there's also been asteroid and meteorite activity, and even worries that Yellowstone is on the verge of erupting. A lot of these kinds of things make for great meme material, and they're taken in jest, but the threat is still kind of there. Now, it's important to know that a lot of this talk has been debunked and exposed as being, well, a little misleading. Stories about asteroid impacts, for example, were shown to be nothing more than just dramatic and twisted takes on what was widespread news that an asteroid would be passing by within a safe distance of Earth. And even some of the alien stories were exposed as being, as Forbes puts it, a ridiculous headline. We all know how much tabloid newspapers, especially here in the UK, love to create misleading headlines about this stuff. So, whilst they are fun and interesting to read, I totally recommend that you fact check after reading and read the same story from a more reputable news media. So much has been happening in the past few months, and there will probably be more weird and wonderful stories yet to come. The question is, are we being prepared for something? Are we being familiarised with chaos and the existence of aliens? Or has this just been one crazy and unconnected event after the other? Regardless of what's going on, keep your eyes on the skies, and don't forget to fact check those crazy headlines.